I was called to Government House by Governor Obiano. Say, young man, I like young people with helicopter qualities, young men and women that search and fix. I like this, but it's not good enough. I give you the next 1 week to write my manifesto. And I started writing at 8 p.m. By 8:15 in the morning, 12 hours, 15 minutes, I wrote the first draft of the Obiano manifesto. 3 C's. The best type of politics, my brother, is the politics of hard work. That I was made commissioner on the day I turned 30. I will not say anything negative on the governors in Anambra State. But Anambra will wear a different look if Soludo was governor 10, 15 years ago. If Niger State at 72,000 square kilometers, 10 million population, has one education policy, one health policy, and then us who are just about 40-45% of that size, maybe if we are a bit more strategic, we could make the Southeast the preferred location for investments. When we look at the last 40 years, can we say that the Southeast is maximizing its potential? I don't think so. We've tried a certain way. Are we going to go on this same cycle and do the same things our parents and their generation did?
Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. And if I say me, I not get bam, you guys know how to do it. Everybody ko si ade. Obo no daro bam, iman oburo bam. Obo ni nwere obi etekwa na aru. If you no get mind, come up body. Afa mbu Chukwujoke Igwendo Dogbubu Yamba ba ezigboto onye aba. Ịmana anyị gwalu na anyị na-akpọtakwa ndị ọdị ka ọ dị anyị, ndị big talkers, ndị bụ na fakwu onye ọda agbam, ndị nwere ike eji anani, people that are affecting their society. Tata anyị nwere ezigbo mmadụ, ụfọdụ n'ime unu we can say kekwa this fine boy, who is this young man, who is ọrụ onye aka mfụ ụbọchị a na TV, ọrụ onye aka mfụ a na-adọba mvamvam, biko nke anyị nabata nụ ezigboto onye invite dunu nwanne m nwoke kwa the former commissioner in Anambra State that has worked under 3 governors consecutively. Kanabatano, the MDCO, Southeast Development Commission. Kanabatano, Mr. Mark Okoye II.
Hello, my brother.
The remarkable man.
Hello, my brother. Hello, my brother.
Mr. Mark, kekime.
What the mama?
No na bam. Imana na nke ikpeazụ ipo na ọkụ. I say ka ibia na ndị Igbo need enu from you. Igbo people need to hear from you. Yes. Some of us we're hearing some of these things for the first time. We're seeing you for the first time. Some of us Amari were such commission until the budget video that we saw where Anona Adoge Vam Nseke Ibiagodi ka amalu ụfọdụ n'ime anyị amadi onye be ha amadi ka onye asị wee banye. Who is this young guy? Who is this? Call line, please. Who is Mark Okoye II? Feel free, flow in Igbo, flow in English, English Igbo. This is not an Igbo class. So feel free to just communicate. Please, call line, could I Mark Okoye? Ganiru?
No, Dalori, my brother. Thank you. And I think for me, first of all, it's an honor to be here. Coming in here, I knew I moved to Oka in 2012 from Lagos. I knew what this area was like. There were no dualized roads. The amount of flooding here during rainy season.
Something else.
Horrible.
I agree.
Right? But I think from what we've seen, it shows that, in my view, and also I'm quite honored to even have been part of it, because between then and now, you've had 3 governors who have all called every single one of them my boss, Your Excellency, my leader. And I saw how it changed. So to come back here, seeing a dualized road,
a roundabout,
seeing a roundabout, stone base, you can only thank God for the leadership that Anambra has had. And more importantly, I was part of the current government. So when these things were still at the planning stage, we were there sitting with Governor Soludo as a young man and helping him with all these ideas, So to see it implemented is very exciting. But most importantly, I think I want to commend you and all the other creators, in the Southeast. It's a very harsh terrain.
It is.
It's a very, very harsh terrain. It's a sector where our young men and women have the skills, They have the mind, they have the energy, they have the spirit. But our approach in the Southeast has historically we've not valued this space as much as some of our contemporaries across other regions have seen the creative space. So to come in here and see about 22, 25 young men and women who are earning a living within the creative economy in the Southeast, in Anambra, I must commend you and all the other creators out there.
Thank you, boss.
So when I met you yesterday, and in spite of all the meetings and board meetings that we were doing, I gave you a commitment that I must come. I apologize for being late. It's not usually my nature. But I felt that I needed to honor that promise.
Thank you very
So
much.
who am I? My brother, I'm just Mark Okwe, a young man. And I don't know how far you want me to go.
I want
Where I
you to
was
start
born.
from Kedeba Moe. Where were you born?
Okay.
Kedebe Ito.
Okay,
Kedebe
okay.
Igule Iguaja. Kedebe
Igule
primary
Igule
school,
school.
secondary school. You know, take us through your
The whole journey.
Yes, childhood.
To feel
Please.
comfortable and to get you
Yes,
involved.
yes, please.
Well, I've also started writing a book.
Oh,
I wrote 24 chapters last summer. And that book also started from what you've asked me to do.
wonderful.
1986, June 15th. Born in Lagos. And was born to a dad, mom. But at the age of 5, my father and my mom separated. So, and it was really just me being the only boy and 3 girls in the house. And a mom who was a workaholic. She leaves 6:30 in the morning and she's back at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, every day for 29 years of her career. So even at the age of 5, that was what I went through, right? And the attachment between a son and their mom. While all my siblings will be sleeping, I can't sleep. I say I must see my mom before she goes up.
The only son for that matter.
Yes, the only son. So I'll wait by the door and wait there till she comes. But most importantly, or more importantly, was in my mind the early value system that I was seeing. Because she was a banker, started from the entry level. But I would say she worked her way up to be one of the first female executive directors of First Bank. No extra push, just grunt, hard work. Didn't know, her father was a headmaster in a village. Came to Lagos first and worked her way all the way to the top. I thank God for observing that as a young age. But more importantly, coming from a single parent home that early, there are certain learnings that, we were picking up. Parents separate for reasons known best to them. But oftentimes, it will be something that women have done. I don't need to go too far into that. And this is linking to a very important aspect of my story because I feel like I had to be quite mature from very early on. You are 5, 6-year-old. Don't do what these other men do. Be focused, be disciplined, always take care of your wife, always take care of your sisters. You're their father. Imagine telling a 6-year-old, I have an 8-year-old. I've never even told him he's the father for any of his sisters. But that's what I was getting at an early age. And very hard on me. But that I trace almost everything, that I've seen in the last 38, 39 years of life to some of that strong value system. Believe in hard work, believe in integrity, understanding the importance of being quite disciplined, And as I'm speaking, I'm thinking and I'm remembering stories.
Reminiscent.
So we went through that quite quickly. And of course, this was really the era of the military rule where we were born into. For many, I don't know about other homes, but my mom liked the newspapers. So oftentimes when she gets back, I will go and pick up the newspapers from her. It started from reading the comics behind Champion on Tunde Smart. which started to also do political comics. So age 7, age 8, you're picking a bit of that. While I was going to primary school, I'll come back, wait for her to come back. And then suddenly, from about 6 or 7, from reading the back of the comic, we started to turn. And then we started to see the headlines. Nadeko this, that, this governor, that one, this military administrator. I said, Mom, why is this man doing this? She said, no, you can't comment, this is this. Mom, why do we have green plants on in front of our car? The 92, 93 situation, all those questions. She kept calling me curiosity. Mark, my son, you're a curious cat. You want to know everything. But all I had was her. And she was that teacher at home who I felt I could ask everything. I'm saying this because these are some of the early stories around perhaps where that interest in development may have come from, right? Then somewhere in the background, I kept hearing, your dad used to be in politics, but, the relationship was not very strong because we were not living together. But he said he carried my names, but we kept moving. And we went through primary school. I was a selectively excellent student. What do I mean by that is, if the subjects I like, I will do very well in them. If I don't like them, you can't get me to focus on it, right? So went through secondary school, also in Lagos, studied, I was a commercial student. So things around business studies, accounts, economics, these were my areas of concentration. Mathematics a bit, but all the other areas, literature, this one, that one, I say, I beg. I told them this one, the stress is too much. Geography I liked.
Okay.
Then finished in and throughout primary and secondary school, because my mother was going through the process of, working hard, getting the benefits and rising. I would tell you, she was using loans from the bank to finance our school fees. So at the start of every year, she says, my children must go to the best schools. But she could not pay for it from her salary. So she would go to the bank she worked in, take a loan, pay for the whole year, be paying small by small. And then at the end, when she has cleared the loan, 1 month or 2 months later, she takes it again. But her own decision was her greatest investment will be her children. And I'm thankful for that. So finished at Atlantico, quite challenging again. But she insisted, and I was fortunate to get education away from the shores of Nigeria. Not that I think there's anything exceptional about it, because I have seen 100 times more competent people that went to school here, finished their university here, and have achieved 10 times more than any of us that went abroad. But why I say I was thankful is because at least I would say the only advantage is that you get to mix with other people from different walks of life. So there are learnings from them, right? But I was very clear in my mind that I was going to come back to Nigeria.
Echola na ama nwa gị isi. Anana enworo police case. Anana enworo court case. Bịaba na Pine Leaf Estate. Source of fanwa bụ ife ga-enye nwugi ya. Anaghị abịa igolu edeka mmiri oyi. Ịma nwe issue. Ndị obodo ama nchụgharị gị. Ndị youth ama nchụgharị gị. Pine Leaf Estate.